Hey, it's Dr. Bill Williams, and I'm here to talk about going nuclear with Onpassive today. Yes, Albert Einstein came up with a theory, the theory of relativity, when he said E equals mc squared. It was a theory that he turned into reality. When we came down to production of atomic energy, it was turning energy from mass and velocity squared. Well, Ashmi Farth has come forward with a theory that we can do business better, that we can do business in a more honorable way, a more fair way, and share it with more people. The energy, the result that comes from the mass of people that are being put together in Onpassive and GoFounders, and the ideas, the higher power ideas that Ashmi Farth has put together for us, equal mc squared. The mass of energy that's going to come from that, the result is going to be fantastic. Energy, going nuclear, are all about, first of all, fusion, putting the pieces together, bringing the elements together. You've got the people, you've got the systems, you've got the platforms, and finally, you've got the dreams of all these thousands and hundreds of thousands of people put together. The dreams that are becoming reality, the dreams that are becoming real platforms and systems that can work. You know, Ash dreamed them up. We plussed them. Our leadership group, the people that surround Ash, have listed ideas that they thought would be worthwhile. Things grow, things evolved over the last 2 years. So now we have the fusion bringing things together. And when fusion melts things together, then it's time for the fission to happen. You know, atomic energy is not just the uranium core creating something new, it's also the hydrogen being split apart, the atom being split. And so we're just about at the point of splitting. We've been putting things together, and now it's time to split them apart. That means that we're going to create a massive energy that's going to go around the world, and it's going to become a self-propagating, self-propel, as they say, automated system that's going to be generating massive, massive profits, massive good works for the people of the world. That's what Onpassive is all about, is not just making the profits, but making the good works happen because the profits are available. So energy for the good, for the peaceful purposes, is the result. You know, we always talk about you can use energy, atomic energy, for good or for evil. You know, the things about nuclear power that are good, it's cheap and efficient. And the things that's bad about atomic energy that can be used to make a bomb. And so what we're looking for here is the good use of atomic energy, of nuclear energy, of the nuclear Onpassive. Energy for good means that you have time freedom for everyone, you have financial freedom for everyone involved, and you play it forward, you give back, and you support those in need, those who would be those who are yet to find happiness, yet to find success in life. Onpassive offers that to those people, and that's one reason that we hang around and we keep looking and we keep dreaming more that this is something that's going to be good for the world. The nature of nuclear is that it is self-propagating. It's a chain reaction. Think about it, it's the viral nature of the marketing that's going to make Onpassive successful. It's going to be the ongoing self-propel automated systems that make it work, because the 97% typically can't do it for themselves, and so Onpassive is taking it upon itself to do the 97% job. The 3% will always be successful, the 97% have a hard time, and so Onpassive is meant to support the 97%. The nature of nuclear is that it's a little bit of fuel goes a long way. That means if you get a little niche going, then it's going to spread virally. Your $97 is going to turn into hundreds of thousands of dollars. Your small investment is going to turn into a big investment because it's going to turn out with the automated processes. So we're looking for the chain reaction to begin with us. We start the ball rolling, and then it continues down the road from then on. You know, it's difficult to harness the atom, the energy that comes from splitting the atom. It's hot. It's uncontrollable for the most part, unless you have the right environment. And so that's the same way it is with Onpassive is it's very hard to control it, and you've got to get it just right. You've got to build the systems around it to control it. And that's why we're working so hard, working so diligently to put it into the right order, the right systems before we unleash it on the world. And if you unleash the atom bomb on the world without being in a containment vehicle, then you'd have some big problems. If you put it into a containment vessel and work it, it can be for your peaceful purposes, right? And that's the same way it is with Onpassive. It's got to be in the right vehicle. So we're working hard. We're putting together the artificial intelligence. We're putting together the target marketing, all the systems that go in place, the financial systems to distribute the money. Everything's being placed in the right order so that it works for you, works for me, works for the system. Now, there is a unique compensation plan that's built into this, and it's just as complex as building an atom bomb, as building a nuclear power plant. The compensation plan is one that it won't happen without a lot of forethought, a lot of planning, and a lot of due diligence. And that's where we are right now, is doing the due diligence on what makes it work. And so the structure is to benefit us. The structure is to benefit everyone in the world, so that the financial freedom that we all want can be used for good purposes. The thing about nuclear is you can't put it back in the bottle. And that's the same way it will be with Onpassive. Is we'll not be able to go back to the old ways once Onpassive is released. People will see the way it works. People will see the opportunity released, and they'll say this is a far superior system, a far superior way to go than what's been available heretofore. And so I'm saying, once people see the Onpassive way, they'll not want to go back to the other way. The nature of nuclear is that once you release it, you can't put the genie back in the bottle. And that's the way it is. I think that's the way it should be. I'm waiting for the genie to escape that bottle right now. How about you? This is Dr. Bill Williams. Have a great Tuesday, and I look forward to being on the webinars with you and seeing you in the future. Good day. Have a wonderful week.